And we are live. The Infinity family is back. What is up, guys? I'm going to give it a couple minutes and let everybody kind of come in. We are doing another live tonight because, well, I want to and I can. So that's what we're going to do. That's what we're going to do. We're going to hang out and we're going to chit chat for just a little longer. Okay. So I will let everybody get in here. I just finished having some dinner. I hope everybody's having a nice evening this Monday. Yeah. Just let me know when you guys are here. Please hit the thumbs up and let me know you guys can hear me okay in the chat if you don't mind. Thank you. Thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And I'm going to let everybody get settled in here. We're going to talk about a couple things. Melissa, hello, sweetheart. How are you? Thank you. One of my besties on here. Love you. Thank you for being here. Melissa, do you want to actually pull up with me tonight? You don't have to cam up, but do you want me to drop the link? You want to come up with me? I would love to actually have a chat with you. Like, commentary. I need your expertise and assistance, if you don't mind. Haha. No, I love you more. That's my comment. That's what I say to people. I love you more. You want to come up? Come on. I'll drop you the link. Actually, I'll text you the link. Or whatever. Doesn't matter. Come on in, everybody. Get comfy. We're going to chit chat. We're going to have a nice Infinity family convo on Monday night. So the kids are still at football. Well, I think they're just getting done with their practice. So I called their dad and I said, you want to just have them stay at your house tonight, and whatnot. I was like, I'm sure they're exhausted. Hi, Vicky. How are you? How's everything? Are you new to my channel here? Welcome. Welcome, welcome. Everybody, please make sure you hit the thumbs up as you're coming in. I so appreciate it. Yes, everybody's getting in. Great. Thank you. You guys can hear me okay? Okay, good. Okay. Yeah, let me know, Melissa. All right. I want to, I definitely want your expertise in this because, it's very appreciated. So I appreciate you. All right. Let me see. Let me start talking here real quick. Okay. I mean, I don't want, your granddaughter gone, but I'll be like, come on, let's go, let's go. Just give me the heads up, okay? All right, so I'm going to go through something really quickly here. All right. Actually, I'm going to go through a couple of things. Oh, good. Okay, that's right. Okay, my bad. I'm sorry, Vicky. It's been a couple minutes since I've seen you, so I apologize if I didn't recognize you. So thank you. Welcome, please. I'm so glad you're here. Thank you. Mhm. All right. So where do I begin? Melissa, where do I begin? Do I begin with the fact that I was live a little earlier today, guys? We were having a great time in here. Like, it was just like shooting the shit with everybody, like we always do, I was talking about, well, I did some house cleaning, in the very beginning and talked about, a couple of things I wanted just to kind of clear up and whatnot, something that I was upset about, something that was insinuated that about me. And I'm going to get into that a little bit down the line here. So just bear with me here. And then after that, it was like, no, there's no negativity in my chat. There's none of that. I was talking to Bama about a specific blow dryer for her daughter. Yeah, let's talk about how this clown likes to twist people's words and yeah, she's a huge reflector. Okay, that's exactly what we're talking about. So, I was talking about hair dryer for Bama for her daughter who is going through um, chemo and her hair's growing back in differently. And so I was kind of trying to guide her in the direction of what she should get. I was talking about my kid's birthday. I was talking about the food that I made. I actually was giving a recipe for antipasta squares and how I made those, right? Um, we were talking about the weather a little bit and how it's going to get colder out soon, and how would anybody like me to do an up and coming live to talk about resources for to help with your home heating costs, or just to make your home, your apartment, your condo, wherever you live, more energy efficient, right? That was the majority. And if you go back to my live, because I don't private them and they're not on members only or anything like that, I you can go back and re-listen. I was addressing something that was talked about me, but that was it. And we're having a nice talk. Everybody is good. Everything is fine. Um, and then as she decides that she wants to come in and she wants to, start shit with me. And it's funny because she went live and she started saying how she was surprised that she didn't get booted out as quickly as she possibly thought that she could have. Patrick, seriously, who the heck are you? Get out of here. I don't need any trolls. I don't not need any trolls in here tonight. Come on. Melissa, if you can handle that, please. Por favor. Mi amor. So we were having like just a fun chat. And she comes in and she's like, "Why are you talking about me?" I was like, "Well, I was addressing something that you had said about me." And she brings up, I did a live stream, I don't know, a couple weeks back, talking about the expense of things and going to the fair and all this other stuff. And I was simply stating that if you need to be begging for money on YouTube, that maybe you should curtail your extracurricular expenses. Hey, Bama, how are you? Welcome, sweetheart. I'm so glad you're here because we're going to talk about some stuff. Hey, Scout, what's up? How are you? Bama, we're talking about some stuff. I was saying how, if you guys didn't catch it, I was saying how we were having a live earlier. I had done some house cleaning in the very beginning, talking about a couple things, that were just pertaining to somebody talking about me. And I have every right to address it, right? I mean, if you're talking about me and you're making accusations about me, then I have every right to, clap back, so they say. And so, if somebody wants to talk about harassing, about bullying, they say that it shouldn't even be called bullying. It should just be called fraud or a crime, Well, don't come in here and start attacking me and everybody in here who was not saying anything negative, by the way, not saying anything negative. We were talking about how it's a shame that, somebody won't make the effort to get the help that they need in order to get the resources that they need, obviously in a very difficult time in their life. But that's not pertaining just to one particular person. That could be pertaining to a lot of people, because we know what it's like to be down and out. Depression is real. Illness is real, all of that kind of stuff, Oh, good, Scout. Welcome. Thank you. You're just watching the Lions? Yeah, dude, my Jets pulled through again yesterday, by the way. Just saying. It's hard being an underdog fan, but that's me. So, she comes in and she starts making demands of me. She starts attacking the people in here, saying, when they started saying stuff to her, and I love you guys. I love all my supporters and my subscribers, because you know what, guys, honestly, I have to tell you this, and I have to say thank you, because you guys are awesome. You guys are here, and you guys were so friggin' on point and did not let that hate get through. Because we were not being hateful. We were not being we were not raging in here. We were not being negative in here. We're just speaking about things. Okay. And this pertains to our everyday life. Bama, we were talking about hair dryers, and we're talking about how hair can grow in differently after, chemo, and also being under anesthesia. Courtney, I'm so glad you're here. Haha, I love you. I'm so glad you're here. Dude, she busted in here like gangbusters. Like And I said, excuse me, you do not come in here and dictate the terms of my home. This is my place and my place of amazing people. And also, we have so much fun. Like, and what I mean by that is like, we're not fucking like, you guys can call me on shit and like, we can have an open discussion about things. And we can have a very educated discussion about things. Like, Melissa, how many times do you and I have discussions about things? Like, educated discussions about things. And like, you and I have, like, we have conversations and I'm like, oh my God, like that makes sense now, you know? Like, that's what the ebb and flow of a friendship and a relationship is. This bitch busts in here and she starts like basically attacking me and then telling everybody else in the chat to not speak to her. I was like, you do not come in here and do that. You do not come in here and do that. You don't tell me that I didn't answer too slow. Get with it. Yeah, we do, Melissa. We talk about a lot, you know, like that's what I do with my peeps. So I'm sorry. I talked about how she was insinuating that Bobble should have blamed me for what happened to her in her state of mental illness, correct? And all I was saying was is that no one should be blamed, right? You guys understand that? Is that making any sense to anybody? I just want to make sure. She's like, I never said that you should be blamed. I never said that. Okay. Okay. Thank you, Melissa. Okay. So now here's what happens. And it's a great example, even from her coming in here earlier. Today, just busting in here, thinking that she owns this fucking room. She owns you guys. And you know what? You guys gave it right back to her and said, get the fuck out, basically. And no one blocked her. And then I said, okay, when I was done and I didn't want to hear it anymore, I said, somebody please. Okay, at this point, I was like, you're interrupting my very good vibe live chat and like I want you out of here. Okay. We were not cancer bashing you or anything like that. And even at that point, I was trying to even speak to you and keep up with the chat with what you were saying. And honestly, whatever anybody else was saying in the chat, I could care less if they were saying anything about you because honestly, you deserve it. When you come in here like that and you attack, then you know what? You get what you fucking get. Okay? It's like showing up to a fight and you want to throw the first punch and then you cry when you get hit and knocked down. We don't play games over here like that. Okay? There's no punk bitches over here. Oh, good, Court. Thank you. I appreciate it. I did the same for you as well. I did the same. I know sometimes we don't get the notifications. All right. So I'm going to play something for you guys because it has been put in either private or members only or whatever. So this is what I was speaking about earlier that was done on her live a couple days ago. All right. Let me know if you guys can hear this. Okay. You ready? And here's the thing. I was listening to that video and I heard, you say about forgetting Lou's birthday. This is when Ashley was live a few nights ago. And she was making a video or she was starting her live out with in response to a video that Bobbles did. Bobbles did not mention SG's name. Bobbles was speaking about an experience with Lou. We're not here to bash Lou. I'm not here to talk about Lou, but continue to listen. You didn't forget her birthday. You refused to sing happy birthday for her on there. But as crappy as that is, recently somebody did that to you, did something to you on your birthday. Okay, so this is just kind of the intro to what she was talking about. Let's keep going on here. I got to pause it every once in a while. It's just so I'm trying to do this within fair use. And I say this in my disclaimer, in my description. This is within fair use guidelines for educational, entertainment, commentary purposes only. Okay, and these are my opinions and your opinions as well. Okay, fair. Thank you. And same with chosen one deciding, oh, he's gonna say technical difficulties. I do know that.
say technical difficulties to me, it's tiny. It's tiny, tiny.
She got on me. No, she went live right after she tried to come into my chat. She was here for a little bit, bashing me and being disrespectful. And she went live and says, she's talking about me talking about technical difficulties 5 years ago. I mean, I was embellishing, whatever. However long ago it was, I wasn't around. 3 years ago, 5 years ago. That's all she talks about is technical. I don't even say it that much. Well, this was just the other night. So I did say technical difficulties the other night.
Everything. It's calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was calculated when done to you on your birthday. It was calculated when done. You know what I'm saying? Like, those things, they're calculated.
You guys can hear this, correct? I just want to make sure you guys can hear this. Yes, please? I hope so. Somebody let me know you guys can hear this. Everybody coming in, welcome. Just, bear with me for a second. Everybody hit the thumbs up as they're coming in, please and thank you.
Jules, what she's doing is calculated. Chosen and calculated. They do it on purpose, You said about her attacking Cindy Infinity, but Cindy Infinity attacked you and had a live stream at like 4 in the morning the night before your attempt, which you blamed on me and not Cindy Infinity.
Oh, so right there, you blamed on me, but not Cindy Infinity. But she says that she never said that I should have been blamed. What do we have right here? Did you guys hear that? Or did I need to rewind that? Let's finish playing this.
Where she was going off on you.
I was never going off on anybody other than if I went off on you, it was in response to something that somebody had done to me. Okay? Here we go. Here's the insinuation here, the underlying insinuation. But she didn't blame me, but she blamed SG. Okay.
I mean, remember she used to be, you guys would call her Cindy Stupidity, but now it's like, I'm so confused, but I just don't want to be involved.
Oh, I just don't want to be involved. Yeah, SG. And you had people in your chat at one time, Tina Elaine to be specific, who started the whole Cindy Stupidity thing, and you allowed it. Yes, Bobbles allowed it too, but you allowed it as well. You absolutely positively did. But you're upset that she was making a comment that I shouldn't have been attacked by Lou because I didn't do anything to Lou. And that was absolutely 100% correct. It's not only correct because I said it. Lou apologized in one of her lives, and she also sent me an email to apologize. And she made it publicly known that she was wrong, and I never did anything to her. And it's done. It's water under the bridge, and that's that. That's all I'm saying about that. I'm not here to talk negatively about Lou. But this is the thing. She gets so pissed off about something, and she hears Bobbles making doing a lot or a video talking about something, and she's like, "You attacked Cindy, and Cindy, never did anything to you." That's all she said. But yet you're going to insinuate that I should have been blamed for her, for Bob's attempt, not her. And then she was in my live just a little earlier today saying, I never said that. No one should be blamed. Oh, really? Because I got it right here. What do you guys think? I mean, what do you guys think? That's pretty proof positive that she was pissed and that she thinks that I should have been blamed. And all I said back to that was, no one should have been blamed. Vicky says here, I'm wondering about the cancer. I had breast cancer in 2014, lumpectomy, 41 radiation treatments. I go every 6 months for mammograms. It's just prayers to you, Vicky. I hope that you are doing well. I'm so sorry that you had to go through all of that. It's awful. I know with my own mother, she goes every year, and for her mammograms, my mother battled breast cancer as well. Um, God, 11 years ago. and she goes to for her regular scans, but she also has other things, tests and things like that that the doctor will do. My dog is knocking at my door here. Hold on one second. He's knocking at my door. It's like the ropers on Three's Company. Hold on. Hold on. All right, guys. Louie's here with us now. One of the doggies. He's always got to be by my side. Okay. Sorry about that. Louie, you want to come and say hi to everybody? Come on. There he comes. You say hi to everybody. He's going to get all comfy under the blankets now. Okay. Let me get back to this here. So, yes, my mother has routine scans. She has routine mammograms. And everybody's cancer, when it's breast cancer, well, anybody's cancer in general is different, but everybody's breast cancer can be very different. One can very differ from the other, you know? I'm so happy and thankful that my mom is here. Vicki, I'm happy and thankful that you're here. You know, I think, Bama, sometimes that there are other mammograms depending on the type of breast cancer that you've gone through. And I think now, even versus, 10 years ago, like there's so many different ways that they do treatment, depending on how aggressive the cancer can be. Right, Vicki, if I'm saying that correctly. Okay, so she says she has ultrasounds done as well. Yes. Okay. Yeah, absolutely. Oh, yeah, I know, Bama. And you know what? You're speaking truth. You're not talking and bashing her. You're saying like she says nasty things. Like that's facts. That's not bullying. That's not, you want to charge me with a crime here? Go right the fuck ahead. If I'm speaking about, if you said I was lying, like that's a crime now. So like, is this a crime against her? Because she's saying that what I was speaking about, her speaking about me was, she said, oh, that's wrong. I never said that. It's in the last live, just recently, like earlier today. Yes, Vicki. Yes. And we're all survivors and warriors over here too. We push through, we get through what we got to get through. We support each other. We don't bash each other. And you know what? We call people on their bullshit, And I'm sorry that if, somebody is everybody deals with things differently. Okay. And I say this all the time, everybody deals with things differently. I have never questioned anything, and she's like, now she's insinuating that like it's a crime that I called her a grifter. I insinuated that she's a grifter. Well, a grifter by definition is a scammer. Okay. And as far as I'm concerned, she is scamming her chat and the people in her chat. And I'm going to tell you why. Because when you borrow money from somebody, right, and there is the onus to pay that back, okay, and whatever your agreement is, that's what you're supposed to adhere to, right? So she borrowed $175 from Prudently, and then she paid back $100. Prudently supposedly forgave the $75. That's what she said. All right. And then she goes around saying, no, it was only $100. It was never $175. That's scamming. That's fucking scamming. Just own your shit and own up to it. Why did you have to lie about somebody that was helping you? That is scamming people in your chat. That is lying to people in your chat. And as far as I'm concerned, that is what a grifter does, because they're going to spin the narrative just like a narcissist does. And it's going to fit whatever they need it to fit at that point in time. Okay. I'm not saying that you're grifting. And then she says, well, I don't really ask for money for my help with cancer. I just say, if you'd like to, if you have a couple dollars, when you're here and I'm entertaining you, then you could donate. No, she has clearly written in her community posts that it is Breast Cancer Awareness Month. She's battling breast cancer for a second time. And if you are so kind to donate to her funds or whatever the case may be, that is the purpose for her asking for money. So once again, don't direct it in a different way. And that's a grift right there. That's lying about something and scamming people. Listen, I'm not saying that I'm not talking about your cancer. I'm not asking for any proof of anything. I'm just saying own your shit. You just said you came to my chat and started attacking me and my people saying how I was lying. No, I was not lying, and I just proved it. I just played it for you. I just played it. Did I not play it? Did you guys not hear it? Because I'll play it again. Because guess what? She took it down, but I was smart enough to record it right then and there. Because I know how the fuck she is. You want to talk about me and you want to insinuate that I should be blamed for somebody trying to do something to unalive themselves? Absolutely not. No one should be blamed for that. And even I'm a big enough person, no matter how disgusted I am with someone's ridiculous behavior, I know enough to call them on their bullshit. And I know enough to say no one should be blamed for it. Listen, the fact that she kept turning it around and saying it was this and then it was that and it was whatever, you know what? Just say thank you, because you know what? I was taught a long, long time ago by my grandmother and my mother that if you don't have anything nice to say, then you don't say anything at all. Hi, Kimberly. Hi, sweetheart. Good. I'm glad you're here. Thank you. Hello. Oh my goodness. You got in trouble for blocking her when I asked you to time her out earlier. Oh, good, Melissa. Okay. Let us know when you're back. Right. You just say, thank you. And I hope you guys understand what I'm saying here, because I really want to make it known that there is no bashing of anybody. It is calling out bad behavior. Mm-hmm. That's right. All right, Bam says she goes off people's sympathy every time she has a scan or procedure. She takes advantage of the situation and makes a video or post asking for money. And you know what? She's like, I don't always want to talk about it. I don't always want to talk about what's going on with me. Well, when you're making posts about what's going on with you, naturally people are going to be asking you, hey, how's everything going? What were the results? Is everything doing okay? You heard her speaking about what situation today. Well, that's because I went live earlier today, Kim. And I went and spoke about a little bit about how she insinuated that I should have been blamed when she got blamed and whatever with the whole Bible situation. And she's trying to start a fight. And I'm not fighting with Bibles. I'm like totally fine. I'm not fighting with Lou. Everything is like, fine over there. Like she said, I should have never attacked you. I should have never, said what I said about you. She said it publicly in one of her own lives that she did. And she also sent me an email. Thank you. I appreciate that very much. And you know what? That's good. That's all that, it has to be. Okay. That's all it has to be. And I hope you guys understand that. I really do. I hope you guys understand that this is not this. And she's talking about in one of her other one that she just did, how every time she listens to me, even though she doesn't listen to me or anybody else, right? That every time she listens, that I'm being negative. I'm gonna find something right now, you guys. Hold on 1 second. Well, that's very true, Bama. Very true. Yes. Yeah, no, she was asking for donations, not saying cancer was involved. Oh, no. 3 days ago, community post says positive prayers, please. Okay. Then, just going through this really quickly. And here's the other thing, guys. I mean, I have to say, all of the horrific names that she calls all of us, like bitch, skank, slut, whore, the C word. I don't even say that word. I hate that word. Okay. Um, okay. Um, that's bullying. So if she doesn't like the word bullying and she says it should always be just like, that you should be arrested for fraud or whatever the case is. Um, junkie. I mean, all of those words that you throw around, like you're just so derogatory. Like, have I ever called her a derogatory name? I have never called her a derogatory name, but she wants to call me a bitch. She wants to call me this. She wants to call me that. She wants to court. I was so mad the other day, like when she was like, um, you know, thank you, Courtney. Sorry. Like I'm gonna try to highlight some of your comments here. And I'm sorry, guys, like I'm following the chat here and I'm just like disgusting parasites were you murderers. This is the way she starts out every one of her community posts. Cancer, 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 cancer. Like literally. Um, okay, here we go. Okay, 13 days ago, the community post. Here we go. Ready? But she's not asking for money because of her being sick, right? PET scan today. Positive prayers for me, please. If anyone would like to contribute to the channel for Breast Cancer Month, you can do so at Cash App, blah, blah, blah. It is greatly appreciated. Thank you. But she wasn't asking for money because she has cancer or for breast cancer or for whatever the case may be. I mean, she might be spinning the words a little bit and not saying directly for her, but it's for her because she's doing it on her live. She's not donating it to any cause. She doesn't have on there, I'd like to donate some money to the Breast Cancer Awareness Fund or things of that nature. Okay. She says in here, torturing someone to death. You're the most disgusting parasites that have ever walked the earth. I mean, these are the things that are said. This is the way she thinks. This is the negativity. But here we are over here, and I'm just calling out bullshit, but I'm not saying anything negatively. I'm not calling her a name. I've never said one bad word about her when I could, but I don't, because you know what? I was raised with class. And so I have enough tact within me to even understand that somebody's going through something. And even if not, I have enough class within myself to not engage in that particular type of rhetoric. You understand? But she thinks that I'm over here having raging negative live streams. Raging negative live streams. Oh, Bama, I hope everything gets better for you guys. I really do. Oh yeah, and she was mad, and one of the many lives that she did today after the fact, and said how you were calling her out on being out in public with your resistance being so low in your immune system. Absolutely. I mean, you're like, dude, don't be going out there. First of all, you're out there videoing, in public bathrooms and all this other shit, and you don't even have a mask on. Hope you're washing your hands. I mean, make sure you and I say this for everybody. I remind my kids all the time, make sure you wash your hands. Let's get the alcohol out or the rubbing alcohol out. We wipe down their their Chromebooks from school every day. We wipe down their phones every day. I mean, I'm not trying to be neurotic about it, but I'm trying to be somewhat diligent about not having germs get spread, Prudently, I am so tired of her bashing you as well. And that's exactly why I have said what I said. And you know what? If you don't, I do, because you know what? I'm sorry. You're allowed to lose your temper. And you know what? Here's the thing. I asked somebody in my chat, I said, if anybody who's a mod could time her out earlier, that would be great. I asked for it. You were the one that did it. So thank you. But because you did it, all of a sudden it's like, you get in trouble for it. Go fuck yourself. You know what? I have the most amazing people here. I have the most support. You guys are so amazing. And yeah, she wants to bash your Bible study, but she calls it like we're all Satan worshipers. You know what? I was talking earlier about what I did for my kid's birthday, how it was cold and rainy here, how I sat out in their football game yesterday, how I came home and cooked and had family and friends over for my kid's birthday. I talked to Bama about a particular hair dryer that she might like to try for Gracie, and how we'll get with her later about it. I mean, we were talking about so many different things that was just like, fun, like, bullshit, Monday bullshit chat, like, my God. And then I'm talking about my kid's birthday. I'm talking about football. I'm talking about a recipe. And she comes in and you know what? Stop changing the mood of my chat, bitch. You come in here and you're all blah, 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 blah. You know what? I was talking about my kid's birthday. Are you harassing my children now? Are you harassing me talking about my children? No. No, it would be very dangerous to have her out in public. And I have to say, Bama, I've told you this privately, but like I have two very close people in my family now that are going through pretty significant breast cancer battles and aggressive forms of breast cancer in different ways. And if they do go out, you know, they are, one of them is a nurse, so she can't work right now. She cannot work. But then the other one, you know, works from home. And if she does go out, you know, has a mask on, double masks up, you know, the whole bit. And that's only because if she has to, you know, you have to always mitigate every possibility of sickness, you know. It was even like when my mother got diagnosed with breast cancer, it was on the coattails of my kids being born and right after I came out of the hospital with all of my open heart surgeries. I mean, it was like one thing after another. And you know, we couldn't be around my mom because the kids couldn't even be vaccinated at that time because they were so little, you know, and I mean, so we had to be very careful, you know, even at that time. Even when I was in the hospital in ICU, and you know, when your resistance is low, your resistance is low, you know, and you want to make sure that you're doing everything that you can to kind of like self isolate in the most healthy way, you know, and limit your exposure to the public or to even people coming into your home. Because you want to take every precaution necessary to ensure your own health. That's what I know. It's not what I believe; it's what I know to be true. You know. Oh my goodness, Vicky. Sorry, guys. I'm like talking and I'm glancing at the chat here. Oh, your granddaughter broke her elbow. Oh my goodness. Oh, no, Vicky, I'm so glad you were here. And I do absolutely remember you. And thank you very, very, very much. And I'm so glad you're welcome anytime. And even as a silent watcher and whatnot, I really appreciate your support and you know, be well with everything. And anytime you want to come here, please, you're always welcome. You know that. So thank you. And I hope everything is going well tonight, you know, goes well tonight. So go catch up with your granddaughter and everything. And big hugs and prayers to you as well. So thank you. Yeah, I know, Bama. Germs and sickness can cause so many problems with a low immune system. Yeah, I know. You go to St. Jude's and then you go home. I mean, that's it, you know? Absolutely. Is Melissa back? I know that she was gonna panel up, but yeah, so I mean, did you guys hear what I played? Like, this is ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. Um, okay, this is what she posted today, right? Ready? I saw a shitload of people doubting and talking about my last biopsy in the last Let's Bash a Cancer Patient live stream. It wasn't my live because I wasn't bashing her at all. I went live and why bother talking about it? Fuck it. Maybe you guys are right. I'm dead already. 24 silent people in my last live stream confirmed it. You win. F it. I guess to all of you. Most are strangers. Cancer, complete harassment, and abuse couldn't have happened to a better person. Prue, you can celebrate your victory over the douchebag that you timed out in Cindy's. Even though I wasn't there, I already left. In your next Bible study, shaking my head. I mean, it just makes no sense, guys. It makes no sense whatsoever. I was not having a cancer bashing session. Yes, Vicky, come back anytime and chat some more. Oh no, Melissa's not back yet. That's fine. Okay. Um, I was not having a cancer bashing session here. I was just simply stating the facts of you don't blame me. or you don't try to incite a fight between myself and Bobbles or anybody, and you get upset because you were blamed at one time, but you think I should have been blamed. It's just not right. Oh my God, exactly. Pity party, like, wee, wee, wee. I know. I know. I know. But listen, this is what I do. Like, if I'm going to come up and I'm going to speak truth, I'm going to speak truth to you guys. Okay? But she calls me stupid. She calls me a bitch. Right? Right? Did you guys hear that? Her live earlier today. Stop implying I'm running a grift. Well, grifting is okay. Hang on. Hold on. Ready? Nope. She's not going to bait me into any kind of an argument because you know what? I'm not arguing. And she came in here, and the only reason I had a conversation, tried to have a conversation, and then she decided that she wanted to make demands and be a bitch. You know what? You don't come into my room. Okay. A grifter meaning. Here we go. So grifter is a con artist. Someone who, this is the definition here. Someone who swindles people out of money through fraud. If there's one type of person you don't want to trust, it's a grifter, someone who cheats others out of money. Grifters are also known as chiselers, defrauders, gorgers, scammers, swindlers, and flim-flam men. That's funny. Flim-flam. Somebody who gets money dishonestly by tricking people. A person who operates a sideshow at a circus. Oh, fair, etc., especially a gambling attraction, a swindler, dishonest gambler, or the like. They're actually kind of funny. A grifter is a con artist, someone who obtains money by swindling or tricking others. In politics, the word refers to people who use the political process as a way to enrich themselves. At a time, a grifter referred to any kind of criminal who used his wits rather than brute force to carry out crimes. Pickpockets, con artists, card sharps, all could be classed as grifters. So I'm not insinuating that you're a grifter. I'm saying that you told people that you were not given so much money by Prudently when you were, and you're saying, no, it wasn't that much. It was only this much. No, that's defrauding people. That's leading them to believe one thing when it was completely another. Okay? So you want to incite a crime on me by saying that? No. No, no, no. Yeah, she's gonna be she's always ignored, you know. And by us talking about it is basically like everything that we've all tried to do to help, or even like me doing a live talking about resources. Like that was twisted around to say that I did it maliciously, but then she came in and said thank you. But like, um I said today, like, stop being on here, go out and seek out resources, or go find and seek somebody that can help you. I know for a fact when I was in the hospital, and when my mother was in the hospital, and also when my father was in the hospital, every time you're in the hospital with a life-threatening, especially with a life-threatening illness, you are assigned a case manager, and the case manager is also the person that is your go-to person for a lot of the ins and outs of your care, your bills, and also access to resources in terms of like psychiatric help, If anybody needs to talk to somebody about what's going on in the family, it's also access to resources, various resources that the hospital may have access to in terms of like um, funds available, based on what you're going through, money that is raised through different, organizations within that work with the hospital, access to outside sources, um, in terms of like, I've said this before, just even find a local church. Every local church in my area, well, a lot of churches. I go on. There's an app called Neighbor. You can go to you can call your local, community center in your town or city that you live in. You can call anywhere within your city, to ask for help in terms of finding resources available. And a lot of these are basically places like even the churches. They have their food pantries there. They do handouts, give outs on certain days. They do meals on certain days. They don't ask for anything. They maybe want to see proof that you do live in the state or in the town, so you can get access to the resources there. They're not asking for a lot of personal information. They're not asking for a lot of financial information. They're really not asking for much other than just to show that you are a person that lives in that town, and you can have access to a food pantry where you can go do some grocery shopping for yourself. On certain days of the week, you can get access to a hot meal, lunch and dinner time, whether it's every day or every other day. Every place has different schedules. If you have no access to getting out, there's the Meals on Wheels. I think that they still do that, where they will bring meals to your home for you. um there's that access, or there's that right there. Okay. And that's not having to apply for anything with the government. That's not having to go through a long-term process. It's basically like, listen, show up and fill up, and you know what I mean? And be about your way, and pride or not, you know what? It's out there. You have to put your pride aside, you know? Oh geez, I didn't even know that. Well, yeah, you gave her 175, not 100. She paid back 100, and I told her to forgive the rest of the debt. Done. Finito. Finito. Have a great night. Leave me alone. Go away. Right. But here's the thing. Then she wants to say it wasn't 175, Prue. It was only 100. You never gave her 175. Well, that's scamming and lying. Her own people and everything else. Sounds like a grift to me. And honestly, because it's called out, people will be hesitant to donate money because of that, whether it's to donate or it's to lend, like for her to borrow, you know? Yeah, she did. She said, oh God, right, Kimberly. If you had money to give to somebody, it's not going to be yeah, not going to be someone that's a bully. What's up, Vern? How are you? What's going on? We having a combo here because you know what? I had a little combo earlier today, and somebody decided that they wanted to be a little out of pocket in my chat. So far be it from me and my people to say, not happening here. We ain't got time for that. I hope you're doing well. I know, Karen F. I know. Prayers for Karen F. I know. Thank you. Thank you very much for bringing that up, Kimberly. I appreciate that. No one is hateful about her. And she needs to stop that. Like, I was not having a cancer bullying live earlier. We were talking about my children's birthday and what I made. So she came in and she was being very negative. And that to me is harassing me and my children. What do you think about them apples? What do you think about that? We were having a nice talk. I did some house cleaning in the very beginning of the live earlier. And then we were talking about my kid's birthday and we were talking about football. And we were talking about food recipes. And we were talking about hair dryers. Oh my goodness. So that's definitely harassing my children and me, and not letting me talk about the good time that we had this weekend at their birthday. What do you guys think? I mean, two can play this game, but I'm not going to. But I'm going to speak like she would if that were done to her. Hmm? Conversation. Thank you, prudently. The conversation was not about her. Not. I said I did not like how she tried to insinuate that Bobbles should have blamed me instead of her. Oh my god. Shut the fuck up. You're right. I mentioned hair, and that classifies me as a. You are the best, Fern. Thank you for making this all make sense. Thank you so much. I knew I liked you for a reason because you can just make it all make sense. She did. She buzzed in here and she made it all about her. I know. Oh, did you guys all hear how she said? Did you guys not hear earlier or read earlier that she said she never said that about me when it came to Bobbles? That she never said that I should be blamed? Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? Did you hear that? I want to make sure. This is amazing. Okay, thank you, prudently. I'm glad you heard it. I'm glad. All right, hold on. So wait a minute. Hang on. Give me 1 second here, guys. All right, tell me if you can hear this.
Hey, how you guys doing on this rainy day? It's Mondays always get me.
Hold on.
Let's see, is there a day when somebody isn't lying about me somewhere? But lo and behold, somebody was live. Saying I'm running grifts, implying that I'm running grifts.
Do you guys disagree? I mean, I wasn't live to say she's running a grift when she came into my chat. When she came into my chat and she busted in and was very nasty to me and to you guys, I was like, you need to take your grifting elsewhere. Okay? Right? Do you guys agree? I wasn't calling her a grifter previously. I just was doing some house cleaning in the beginning and said, don't imply that I should have been blamed for what Bobble supposedly did. No one should be blamed for that. Not you, not me, not anybody. Right? Okay. So wait. Yes, you need to spell everything out. Spell it out, please. Make sure you spell it out. Okay, here we go. Kimberly, this was
Am I running? And
Kimberly, this was just a little while ago today. So she did this in response to a live I had earlier today, which really wasn't about her. It was just doing some house cleaning, and we were talking about my kid's birthday and hair dryers, for Christ's sake.
You need to have some proof of that. You do.
Well, the proof is what you did to Prudently and how you lied to your people.
Proof of that would be great. If I'm running a grift, before it comes out of your fucking slanderous mouth, prove it. Okay? Simply prove it.
Oh no, we talked about it, but this wasn't talking about her. The live wasn't a grift. I mean, it wasn't talking about grifting. Wasn't talking about her. It was actually my live stream was titled that I was cleaning up from my kid's birthday and wanted to catch up with everybody. That's what it was about.
No, I wasn't pissed about her not blaming you.
Oh, this is when we go into the Bobbles thing. She wasn't pissed that Bobbles wasn't blaming me, but she was because I have that and I just played that earlier. And I can play it again for you guys.
I'm pissed that I was blamed. And you're right, I agree. Nobody should be blamed. My point was, why was she attacking Lou.
No, her point was, why aren't you going at Cindy? Did you guys not hear me play this earlier? I want to make sure that I'm making myself clear here. Okay? That's right. Read my lips. No new grifts. That should be like a chant we do.
The point, like, you just need to shut the fuck up, Cindy, because you don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh, I need to shut the fuck up because I don't know what I'm talking about. I'm in my own room, minding my own fucking business, and you come in, and I need to shut the fuck up. Go fuck yourself. Tell me to shut the fuck up. You're going to come into my room and then go live to tell me to shut the fuck up. I wasn't bothering you over in your room. You come into my house and you start dictating how things are going to go over here. Absolutely unacceptable, because where the class hangs out, we take the trash out.
You want to talk about stress and anxiety and all that and anger. Every time I'm listening to you on your live stream, you're fucking like angry as shit, man.
I'm angry as shit. Wow. I want to know what a happy person sounds like, because I think I'm pretty fucking happy most of the time. Oh my God. Guys, am I angry? You guys think I'm angry? There's no point for her. That's the point. There's no point. Wait. I need to shut the fuck up on my own live. I need to shut the fuck up, Cindy, on your own live. And you're so negative. And you're always so angry. Bitch, have you ever re-listened to yourself? Have you ever re-listened to yourself? Or you just put it on members only so everything gets privated? Because I don't even know who the fuck is members that want to go listen to that bullshit. This is where the class hangs. What's up, Honda? How are you? We having a little tete-a-tete over here.
You're yelling about shit that it has nothing to fucking do with you.
Was I yelling? Was I yelling? I think I got a little, the bass of my voice got a little bit more when she started attacking me in my own room and telling me that she demanded I answer her question, but I did answer it. I answered it like 10 times and she just wasn't listening. Either I was speaking too fast or she was listening too slow. One of the two. Pick one. Okay? See, this is it. Wait, no, you guys, wait.
Like, all you do is sit over there in your live streams and bash me constantly.
Yeah, right, because I was speaking about my kid's birthday, motherfucker, and I was bashing you. No, we started talking to you when you came in.
Cindy, why do you allow it in yours? Let's be for real. Let's be logical. Why do you allow it in your live stream?
What do I allow? What did I allow?
Do you see anybody even talking in my live stream? So how is it?
No, I don't see anybody talking in your live streams. And I see you rage about nobody talking in your live streams. And you're pissed that people are there and they don't talk. People at least talk in mine. Because you know what? I got some awesome people over here.
Or anybody else. Where is my live stream bashing a bunch of people?
I wasn't bashing you. Never bashing you. Not talking about you. Was talking about my kid's birthday. Was talking about hair dryers. Was talking about a recipe. Was talking about the rainy weather and how I had to sit in the cold in football. But, we're all very big troopers when it comes to supporting our children and what we're doing for them. I could be shut up. Oh my God, I love this. That's why I love Vern. You could be talking about polka dot and flying elephants, and it would be yes. It would be about her. Yes.
Or anybody for that matter. It's not.
Thank you, Pro.
It's not. It's really not. And as for your technical difficulties 5 years ago, it wasn't 5 years ago, and I don't talk about it all the time.
Oh, but I just played it where you were talking about it 2 days ago. The technical difficulties thing. I just played it because I captured it. I screen recorded it, even though you took it down. I just played it. So stop. You did.
And if I did, you'd have said the right amount of time instead of exaggerating 5.
I don't know how much time because I wasn't there then, but I get in trouble for not knowing exactly what happened then, or anybody gets in trouble for not knowing how long ago it was or what happened then. I don't know, but stop talking about it because no one really knows. And it's done and over with. It's water under the bridge. I don't know.
Years ago. See, why are you exaggerating to try to make your story sound
Right. It sounds like 5 years
you're
ago.
gonna twist it. Like you just don't get to.
Oh, just don't get to.
Bama, you don't get to keep talking smack about me.
Yes, she does. Yes, she does. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. Because you came in here and you wanted to attack people when I was talking to Bama about a hairdryer for her daughter who is going through chemo treatment. So that is exactly doing what you get mad at people doing in yours. Okay? So shut up. You attack people in here, and you know what? You don't come in here and you don't talk to my people like that because I will be damned.
Oh, I don't talk about you.
You do because you just said. Melissa. Oh, here she goes. Ready, Melissa? Here we go.
I've never said shit about you. Why are you always talking shit about me? Oh yeah, Sharon's 100% real while they're all talking about me crawling through my neighbor's window, which I never.
Sorry. Oh, I bring up recipes. Oh, but wait, is that bashing somebody because they can't afford food? Well, then you need to go down to the local food pantry and get your food. I'm going to try to give access to resources here. I'm talking about a recipe. Oh my God. Like, really? Yes, I was talking code. I was talking about Auntie Pot squares, and that was code for I don't even know what. Great. I love it. Thank you. Thank you, Vern.
That's how stupid you sound over there.
I sound so stupid over here, right? Do I sound stupid? I don't tell her she sounds stupid. I don't call her names. Oh, but you wanna harass me and call me names? I must call the authorities. Yeah, no, definitely.
You want to talk about mentally ill? Let's talk about mentally ill.
Okay, talk about mentally ill.
Let's talk about a bunch of bitches.
Bitches. We all be bitches over here. Yeah, we bitches. That's right. We are the bitch squad. Yeah. You too, Vern.
And I'm even including the males in that too.
Oh, look at that. I read her mind.
You know, are totally bitch slapped into submission by people who dig up people's kids and stuff like that and think that it's fine. Like, I haven't heard you mention once about what was mentioned in that video saying, so what if I dug up your kid on...
I'm not talking about her kid. I'm talking about children. I talk about my own family, my own children, my nieces, my nephews, everything like that. That's what I talk about. Right. Don't come on here and say, okay, you bitches. Right, Kimberly? Come on. Really? Come on. Yo, everybody hit that like button, share, subscribe, and hit the Cash App too while you're at it. Thank you. Thank you very much.
Facebook and sent a picture and somebody drew a picture of it. Does that mean that you should do this? I mean,
who's she talking about? Who is she talking about here? Who is she talking about? She's not talking about me. Oh my goodness, now I'm very confused. Oh.
Illogical statement come out of, like cross your mind, or that there's 18 people here and, they're not allowed to speak to me, or they're so mentally ill, they think that there's such a thing as hate watching.
What? There's 18 people in there. They don't want to talk to her. I don't have a problem with people talking to me. Mm-hmm.
Like, you want to talk mentally ill?
Was I talking
I'm not
mentally?
mentally ill because I still come on YouTube and point stuff out.
No. What? I never said she was mentally ill. Did I say she was mentally ill? I think I suggested that if you are ever struggling with something, find a friend, call a hotline, go to church, go to a synagogue, find a therapist, find any kind of an outlet, ride your bike, go to the gym, put a pull-up bar in one of your doorways in your house. I mean, take a dog for a walk, go for a drive. I don't know.
But the examples that people show of their mental illness pertaining to the fact that I'm just one person with cancer that none of these people knew before I had cancer. They just came out of the woodwork, jumped on hate train. They don't know.
No, never jumped on a hate train. In fact, I came into your channel and your chat despite what everybody told me and advised me not to do, and shoved me to the side. I was told by multiple people, attacked by multiple people in various ways. Um, that I was not allowed in their chat, that I was not allowed to be over there, that because I went to your chat and simply supported you, did not partake in any of the bullying of anybody else or anything like that, was simply there to be a support to you and a kind person and a friend. And no matter what anybody did, whether it was myself, it was Prudently, it was Tanger, it was Kimberly, God, I could go through the list of people even from a long time. Well, I shouldn't say a long time ago. And everybody got pushed to the side in one way or the other because you always thought that something else nefarious was going on when people were just simply trying to be nice. They are writing horror movies based on her, allegedly, as far as I'm concerned. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Yep. Thank you, Kimberly.
Anything about me. But they just want to keep continuing something so that it doesn't happen to them, you know?
I was not continuing anything. I was talking about my children's birthday and what I cooked for their birthday and what I did over the weekend. And I wanted to ask everybody's opinion on if I did a live this week, would they like me to do a live on winter resources to help with home heating costs? That's what I did. Okay. And you come in and you completely change the mood and you attack me and then you attack my people. And we let you get yourself right. Okay. We told you, get it together, and you couldn't. You demanded things in my room and you told people not to speak to you. It don't run like that over here, okay? I have wonderful, supportive people over here. Absolutely wonderful and amazing people over here. And I thank each and every one of you from the bottom of my heart for being my friend and being supportive. I appreciate you guys.
They don't want to talk, so it doesn't happen to them. Even if they're not partaking in it.
Partaking in it.
You are. You are. I was listening to a story the other night. The guy was talking about that, him and his wife divorced.
Oh, we're done. Okay. So my live, just to get it straight earlier, was titled. What was my live titled earlier today? What was it titled? Hold on. I'm going to tell you right now. Oh, hold on. Cleaning up from the boys' birthday weekend. Let's catch up. That's what my live was titled. And that's what we were talking about. That's what we were talking about. Did you guys hear her say that she never said Babel should have blamed me? Did you guys hear that? Did you hear that? I just want to make sure, because this is really the last time I want to talk about this shit, okay? Honestly, because it's shit. It's bullshit. It's fucking ridiculous bullshit. Can you guys hear my jazz music playing in the background? I have my very zen jazz music on as I'm doing this. Like, am I raging right now? Have I been raging, or have I just been speaking truth? You guys tell me, because I'm being accused of being I'm just being so negative every time I go live. It's just so negative. Yeah, her pack of cigs lasts for 5 days. Okay, but either way, stop fucking smoking. You have cancer. Smoking causes cancer, and it does cause breast cancer. It can cause breast cancer. It definitely is not a good thing. Let's put it that way. All right, one more time, because I need to just make sure you guys understand this. I want to make sure you really understand this. Okay? I'm such a stalker. I'm such a stalker. My goodness, I'm yawning because I'm just so, oh my goodness. All right, hold on, you guys. Hold on. Hold on. Okay. One more time. Ready?
But as crappy as that is, recently somebody did that to you, did something to you on your birthday. And same with, chosen one deciding, oh, he's going to say technical difficulties. I do know about say technical difficulties to me.
Oh, but she just said she doesn't say technical difficulties. But this is a live she did just a couple days ago, and she put it on either members only or privated it. But I have it. But she doesn't talk about technical difficulties. Or she said, don't talk about technical difficulties being 5 years ago. Oh, what was it? 4 years ago? 3 years ago? I don't know. Long before I came onto the scene. And I've been on the scene for 2.5, 3 years.
It's timing. It's timing. Timing is everything.
I'm raging prudently. Raging.
Calculated. You know what I'm saying? Like, it was calculated when done to you on your birthday. It was calculated when done. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I guess. I don't really know because I wasn't there then. But I guess so. You're talking about people who are calculated in what they do, and you're referring to the technical difficulties comment when none of us were really around then, or I wasn't. I know most of us weren't around then. Okay? But you don't talk about it, right? Because you came in and you got mad that I said that. Okay.
Those things, they're calculated.
Okay.
Jules, what she's doing is calculated. Chosen and calculated. They do it on purpose,
Well, likewise. Done on purpose.
You said about her attacking Cindy Infinity, but Cindy Infinity attacked you and had a live stream at like 4 a.m. the night before your attempt, which you blamed on me, and not Cindy Infinity.
Oh, booyah! Right there. Right there. But she said she didn't try to put it on me. She said, no one should get blamed. Did she not just say, well, you blamed it on me, but not Cindy Infinity? Thank you, Kimberly. What have I attacked anyone? If I've spoken about something, it's maybe been in a little bit more of a upset mood, but I'm talking about things that happened to me. But now she's trying to say that she didn't say that, because she came into my live earlier today and said, I didn't say that. Then she went live and said, I didn't say that. But here we are 2 days ago, I think it was 2 days ago. She said it. So there we go. That's all I got to say about this. Okay. I'm done. I know. I feel like Couples, what's that movie? Couples Retreat. I know my truth when Vince Vaughn says it. I know my truth. Isn't that what he says? Hi, Wanker. Bama, I am out of control. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not ignoring the chat. I mean, really, like when, and I'm having a rage stream over here. And all you ever do, all I ever hear is you just being so negative over in your chat. I was talking about my kid's birthday, and you came over and you totally ruined the fucking mood because it was your agenda and it had to be about you. And so I partook for a moment. Partook. P. Yeah, partook. That's your word. um, and yes, when I was talking about antipasto squares and the recipe today, that was definitely code for something else, and it was a covert operation. Yes, 100%. I'm over it. I'm over it. And you know what? I don't want to talk about, like, just like you don't want to talk. Oh, I just don't want to talk about it. But you did because you brought it up. You're trying to incite a fight between me and Bobbles or about Lou or whatever. And here's the thing, everything is fine. Lou apologized on a live, and she also sent me an email and she apologized to me. And so, you know what? That's water under the bridge at this point. I'm not being negative. I'm not saying anything. It is what it is. Okay. Bobbles is doing her thing. She brought up the fact that I was talked wrongly about, which is absolutely true because Lou said it before Bobbles even did that video. But you're getting mad that Bobbles said, well, I shouldn't have been talked about like that because I never did anything, which was the absolute truth. But then that gives you reason to tell her that she should be blaming me for what she tried to do to herself during her mental illness or whatever was happening, her episode. No. Do you see what happens here? Do you see how that narrative got spun? Just simply because somebody said I never deserve to be attacked and I should, you know what? Take a page out of my book, take a page out of Prudently's book, take a page out of Tisha's book, take a page out of Kimberly's book, take a page out of Vern's book, take a page out of a lot of people's books and humble yourself, biatch. Stop inciting fights amongst people. I'm not going to fight with Bobbles. I'm not fighting with Lou. I'm not going to fight with people. Okay. I'm going to speak my piece. You know what I will keep doing though? I'll keep pointing out the fact that you're a liar and a liar is a scammer and is a grifter. You're running the grift. You're asking for money and you're running the grift. And have the authorities come after me. I dare you. How about that? Is that a good one? It's a good one right there. Yes, Kimberly, she said that she was wrong and she right away. She knew that I never, so, you know, and that takes a lot for somebody to do that, and I appreciate that very, very, very much. Wait, wait, Vern, what? Wait, what? Partook is code for anti-cancer preferences by excluding donations. I love you. Oh my God. Is she trying to get in your window? What is going on here, Wanker? What's going on? Seriously, Vern is Vern is code for Attica. I mean, here's the thing. When you put up a community post, stop writing dissertations. And yes, that was my thing I used to say about TH all the time. Stop writing dissertations. Use some punctuation, capitalization, stop using run-on sentences. You know, start a new paragraph if you need to. And also stop spinning narratives and saying certain things about people. I never had a live stream to bully you. No one was over here bullying you. If anybody said anything in the chat at the time after you came in, I was not talking about being a grifter previous to you coming in, because you also said that on the next live that you decided to do and say how I was calling you a grifter before you even came in. No, that's not true. That is not true. Okay. Oh, this was earlier today, Winker. Yes. I went live when she was community posting. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, Kimberly, listen. Here's the thing. I don't know what happened here. Can you guys hear me? Uh-oh. What happened? My thing like just froze up here. What happened? You guys there?
I don't know what happened. Do you guys hear me?
Ooh. Can you guys hear me? All right. There we go. Everything froze up here. Sorry. Vern, I got the internet people over here. They're getting crazy. But I'm stupid. I'm a bitch. Yep. Chat for the first time. Not saying anything about her. I'm not going to say hello first because it's your first time here. It's simply about people over here. Okay? Get over here. I hope that you don't in any way. And I love you guys. I hope you got them. You guys are awesome. You guys rock. I'm so glad to have all of you here. Please make sure you hit the thumbs up on the way out. Make sure you subscribe, share, and comment also too. Please, 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 please. And thank you. You guys are amazing. And I love all you guys so much. I love all you guys so much. And I'm here. And I'm not going away. Love you all a long time. Until the next one. Peace out, guys.